everyone for joining into the Pallet Palace and the Fluffy Butts Backyard Chicken Farm. We've got quite the emergency going on right now. We have a bully hen. Chickens are the original mean girls, regardless of how sweet and cuddly they are 99% of the time. Eventually, you're going to come across one that is just an absolute mean girl. And that is what is going on in our flock right now. We have 6 hens and 2 pullets. The 2 pullets are barred rocks, and they are about 15 to 16 weeks old now. About 2 weeks ago, we tried to integrate them with the rest of the flocks. We've had them in a dog cage inside the run so they could be around the other chickens, able to hear them. The chickens can hear them, see them, kind of get them used to each other before letting them loose. So we did that. After about 2 weeks, we let the pullets loose in the run with the rest of the hens. We kind of stood around and made sure that nothing was going to happen, and they all played nice and well. Then we happened to turn our backs and think all is well and head off to work, which ended up being a mistake on my part. My husband told me he didn't think it was a great idea, and I said, oh, that's fine, and came back home from work, and the 2 pullets were injured from Bella. So I had to do a little wound care on them, put them back in the cage so that they could heal up and the other hens wouldn't be pecking at them. Otherwise, normally you would not want to isolate the ones that are being picked on. You'll want to isolate the bully because it only makes it harder for the newcomers. If you're going to keep isolating them, they'll never be accepted. The bully, it kind of, chicken jail is supposed to slap them back to reality and let them know, hey, this is the rules, you got to play nice. So before doing that, though, you'll always want to check for any injured or sick hens. That could be the reason for the bullying. We did that. We definitely don't have that, other than my mistake of going off to work after I thought they were going to play nice. So once they healed up, again, we let them back out. Bella still continues to bully them, and they're traumatized. They wouldn't come down from the top of the chicken dog cage. They won't come down from the roost if they get up there, not even to eat or drink. So I was setting their water on top of the cage and their food on top of the cage for them, and that's just not the life that I want for them. So this evening, after Bella even attacked Mama Hen, or Benny, for protecting her babies, since Bella was chasing Rooster Cogburn around, and Benny, of course, did what she's supposed to do and tried to protect them, and Bella just got the back of her neck a little bit, so she's fine. But Bella, after free-ranging today with the other hens, is going to go into chicken jail for 48 hours. And then we'll let her back out, and hopefully by then it'll give a chance for the pullets to integrate with the flock. And when Bella comes out, she'll be knocked down a peg or two, and hopefully she'll be all better and accept everyone into the flock. If for whatever reason that doesn't work, then we do have to put her back in there for a week. Sometimes it takes a little longer, and I think, unfortunately, she's going to be a little bullheaded and take a little longer, but hopefully not. So after a week, we'll let her back out and go from there. You'll always want to have a plan B. I'm hoping that we don't have to use it, because it would absolutely break my heart. I just love her to pieces. She's beautiful. She's sweet. Any other time, she just doesn't take well to new hens. But if isolating her into chicken jail isn't going to teach her a lesson, and she is never going to integrate with other chickens, then we will have to rehome her. And we've already got someone lined out for that, and I know she'll take absolutely great care of her. That's who we got our very first 2 hens from. But I pray to God that doesn't happen. Bella's gonna snap out of it. um, but yes, you always want to, my mind went completely blank, so please forgive me. You do want to always make sure you have enough room for them to spread their wings. They get stressed out, and that can also contribute to bullying. Thank you so much for joining in. If you guys have any recommendations on things that have worked for you in the past, definitely leave them in the comments. We would gladly hear them. Like I said, we are new to this, so our chickens have always played nicely with each other until now. So any suggestions is greatly appreciated. And until next week, you guys have an awesome week. Bye-bye.